What's up, guys? This is J-Rod. Of course, I got my baby with me. Yeah, this video is going to be about situational awareness, okay? And dealing with situational awareness, it's a good topic to talk about. You could go minutes and hours about it if you have a good, a good conversation with a group of people and whatnot. But situational awareness, you want to know, you want to know the whereabouts of your surroundings. You want to pay attention to your surroundings. You want to make sure that you and your family is safe. For example, if I was concealed carrying, there have been times that I've concealed carry and my family didn't even know I was concealed carrying. And we went into a place where it was one way in, one way out type of place. And I concealed carry because one way in, one way out, God forbid some nut job comes in. You know, I'm going to have to say that I will probably use my weapon that day if, God forbid, that was to happen. Because I'm going to do everything that I can to protect me and my family. And if I could save others in that situation, I will probably have to use my weapon that day. But if I was to be somewhere where I was concealed carrying, but I was with my family, and there was multiple entrances and exits, I think my number one instinct would be to get my family out of there and bring them to safety. Would I run back in after bringing my family to safety? Would I run back in and try to be a superhero? Probably not. It all depends on the situation, but probably not. And I know my wife who probably wouldn't even let me go back in there, you know? And it's just the decisions that you make, when things happen. Things happen so fast that you have to use your brain and make decisions very, very quickly. Sometimes things are common sense. Sometimes things are very, very decisive at the moment. And I think that's what I would do, to be honest with you. Unless there was somebody that I knew in there that wanted to get out, maybe a friend or another family member. Let's say if I was to eat at a food court or something with my family and my mother was at a store shopping while we was eating at the food court, and something was to go down and I was to bring my family out to safety and I go back in for my mom or a close friend or family member, then probably I would go back in. And if I had the chance to take out the threat, I probably would take out the threat. It all depends. If it was a place where it's one way in, one way out type of deal, by all means, hell yeah. I'm going to take out that threat because the only way to get out is taking down the threat. If you try to leave, the threat might take away you. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me about these anti-gun people. But that's another conversation. I'm not going to get into it. But situational awareness, that's the topic of this video. And, it's all about decisions. Sometimes the decisions that you make, at that very second could be a decision well thought of, or it could be a decision that could backfire. But that's just me. Like I said, if it was a one way in, one way out type of place, I'm gonna take down the threat, especially if I'm with my family. Now, if I'm at a place where it has multiple exits and entrances where we could avoid the threat and not have to get my family to safety, then that's what it is. I might not come back in there and be superhero, to be honest with you. Now, if it was a situation where me and my immediate family, like my wife, my kids, were with me, and I had to bring them out to safety, and then go back in, and let's say my mom or my brother or my best friend was inside that place, then hell yeah, I might have to go back in there and get them out. Oh yeah, I might have to go back in there and get them out. And if I was to bump into the threat, the immediate threat, then it all depends, because at the same time, you don't want the cops. The cops are going to be on their way. Eventually, somebody's going to dial 911. And you don't want to get the cops mixed up and make them think that you're the threat. You know what I mean? They're going to go up in their gun hole, and they're not going to know who's who at that moment. So you just got to be very, very careful, you know? Let's say you're one-on-one with the threat. You got to be careful what's behind the threat. You know, God forbid you try to take down the threat and you miss a shot and you hit somebody by accident, you're going to be liable for that. So you got to be very, very careful. Let me know if you guys agree with my opinion on that situation. Let me know what you guys would do in a situation of a threat. Situational awareness is a very, very important topic, I believe. So, you know, you got to be careful. Watch your six. As always, guys, you know, you got to be safe out there. Always think before you react. Sometimes you might have to just react because of, you know, our human natural instinct. But, you know, always use common sense. Think before you do something. And of course, you know, be safe. God bless. Write down in the comments. Let me know what you guys would do in a situation like that I just talked about. Situational awareness is a very, very important topic. And I think it's a relatively important topic for those new gun owners out there, you know, that has basically made the decision to get their concealed firearm license and carry a firearm on them. Not everybody could do it. Not everybody could do that, to be honest with you. Not everybody could do that. Yeah, you know, let me go ahead and get my license. Yeah, I'm going to carry a gun on me, yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and carry it. You know, one in the chamber and everything. Not everybody could do it. Not everybody could do it. If you do choose to do it, to do that, it is your right to defend yourself. And if I was you guys, the new guys out there that's carrying firearms and stuff and wants to carry a firearm, get the training first. Get the training first. You want to know how to use your weapon. You want to know how to handle your weapon. And you want to avoid those accidents, those very, very, very important accidents that happens. You don't want to shoot yourself. God forbid, you don't want to shoot somebody by accident. Get your training. Know your weapon. Know how to handle your weapon. And then if you do choose to carry a firearm on your person, remember, it's a big responsibility. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys would do in a situation that I just talked about. Would you go ahead and take your family out first? Would you go ahead and be the superhero and try to come back in and take away the threat? Or what if you got your immediate family out of there first, and one of your other family members or your best friend was still in that place? Would you go back in and get them? I know I would. I probably would. If I know my immediate family is, you know, in safety, I would definitely tell them, hey, stay over here, or, you know, God forbid, danger comes their way, get the hell out. You know, I mean, it all depends. Things could go many, many ways, to be honest with you. You cannot predict what's going to happen. You just got to be ready for it. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Definitely put your comments down below. I'm interested to hear what you guys would do in a situation that I just talked about. And other than that, guys, I know it's been a while that I haven't put out a video, but here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, God bless, be safe, and I'm out. Peace.